Alright, what's up guys? Thank you for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. If you do want some good performance parts for your car, in the description below you can click my link for MA Performance. You'll get a discount off your next purchase. Again, thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you guys. Alright guys, so I kind of want to go over a little bit what I've done, and I'll start from the passenger side, kind of show you what I did. So the first piece you're going to take out, it's going to be your under dash panel. It's going to be sitting like this, and there's going to be two screws you're going to have to release, or one screw you're going to have to unscrew to be able to pull that out. The second piece we pulled out was the actual like dash portion. This piece was like so. There was a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 screws you had to pull out, and then once you pull it out, you make sure you pull that nice and like softly. You don't want to break it. And then there's a side piece trim that you can actually just pull out. The next thing we did back on the driver's side was we pulled this kind of the fuse cover panel out. So we pulled like the fuse cover panel out. So you can just pull this down. There's no screw. But then when you pull it down, you're gonna have to unplug your traction control switch. If this is a 2018, so the 2019, 2020, 2021, they have additional keys there. So just realize you have to pull those out. The next thing we did was we pulled off the little side panels here that were like this, and you just pry those off with a pry tool. All right, there's 4 clips. It's easier if you start from the front. Next was we pulled the side panels off of here. These were a little bit tricky, but you want to make sure that you just do them. Shit, let's go back. I don't even know how it goes back. Oh, there we go. You want to make sure that when you do this part, that you do it nice and slowly. So basically you can pry underneath, and then you'll be able to pull it off. And you're gonna do that on both sides. Then once we did that for here and here, you're gonna take your head unit out, and there's a lot of clips in here. You can't really fuck them up. When you go to put them back in, they're all color coded and keyed correctly. But then on the underside of the head unit, I'll show you. On the underside of the head unit, you're gonna have this clip here, and it's gonna be popped into here, so you want to make sure you actually put that back in correctly. But you're gonna have to kind of squeeze the tabs right here to be able to pull it out. And now for some of the actual pins that were connected, the connectors that were connected to the back of the head unit, I actually just had to use like the edge of my pry tool, and I believe it was like which one was it? I believe it was this one. I was able to just kind of like push it down and then pull it out. It was super easy. So I'm gonna go back to the time lapse and continue moving on. All right guys, so now we're gonna start making the holes. So if you see, when you have your panel from the driver's side, you're gonna see on the bottom left, there's kind of like two little crosshairs. There's no other crosshairs on this panel. It's a smaller circle with a kind of a plus in it, and a larger circle with a plus in it. And you're going to drill a hole to those size. Or, so the size is 5 millimeters and then 12 millimeters. And I have this like tool right here. It's like a deburr tool. It's called a deburr. I'll put a link into it where I bought it online. So mine is 0 to 14 millimeters is the size it goes to. And I'll show you what it looks like. So it's basically like a really sharp, pointy razor blade that's round. And I'm basically going to use this to do those holes real quick. Be careful because this thing is like super fucking sharp. So the smaller hole is for your screw, and the larger hole is for the actual LED. So when you go through, the way this tool works is basically it has like a razor sharp edge on the inside of the cylinder, and as you push, you want to turn, and that'll start to cut away at the plastic. This will definitely be easier with a drill. I just don't have a drill. I don't necessarily have a need for one, so I just don't have one. This tool was like 10 bucks, so I just went with this instead, and it's actually doing the job fairly quickly. So far, since I've started this, pulling the dash apart and taking the center console, or not the center console, but the head unit, and just pulling all these panels down, it's been about 25 minutes. And I've also been watching a video while simultaneously doing this, and stopping to record certain parts. So just if you were kind of curious as to how long this takes, it took me about 20 minutes while watching a video to actually take the dash apart, which isn't that bad. It's probably gonna take a little longer to drill this bigger hole, so I have to go all the way down. I wish I had a drill for this, but I couldn't really justify purchasing a drill for this. If you do both sides kind of simultaneously, it'll definitely look a lot smoother and go a little bit quicker. This tool is really sharp. I don't know how long this tool lasts. I really only bought it for this application. But if you have other body parts, other pieces of your car, you may have to do this too. Whew. It's tough. This plastic is pretty hard. The drill is definitely suggested. I would suggest the drill if you have one. But again, if you don't have one, this tool will work. It'll take a little longer, but the results are the same. It's a beautiful day out here. Fort Bragg. It's about 70 degrees, light breeze. I love this car. I purchased a black one, and I'll tell you, it is a fucking pollen magnet. 100%. This car loves pollen. Okay guys, so I just finished the second set of holes. I don't know if you can see it. It was definitely easier on the passenger side piece. The plastic's a lot thinner. You're also not going through, like, on this one you have like that leather type material you have to go through. The driver's side piece took me roughly, I'll say, probably like 10 minutes to do the little hand drill. And the passenger side, it took me about maybe a minute, literally a minute, and then I just spent another minute, like, just kind of cleaning up the hole a little bit. You're then going to want to take your light. It doesn't matter which side, but you're going to want to take your light. You're going to place it on the inside. You know, the LED is going where the LED is going in the bigger hole, and the hold down screw is going in the smaller hole. You're then just going to want to line those up, and then you can go ahead and screw those in. Screws a little off to the side. Let me adjust. There we go. Alright, now you're not trying to kill it, you just screw it until it stops. I'm gonna go back and do the time lapse because now I gotta do the wiring harness, and this part seemed a little confusing. Alright guys, so we just finished the Ambient light kit install. I'll show you, maybe you might be able to see it. Not bad. And under the driver's seat, it's just two little LEDs. The reason I went with the actual OEM one, they're not that bright, and it's OEM to the car, right? They don't come automatically when you buy these cars, but Honda will install them. In the past with my other cars, I've added like the weird little strips that plug into like the cigarette lighter and stuff like that. I wanted something more official, you know. I like this car, I want to treat this car with respect, so I've gone with the actual OEM Honda illumination kit. It could be brighter, but hey, I'm not going to complain. I already have the little illuminated door sills. I got it like that from the previous owner. I didn't actually add those. Got my little demon man right here. This shit's actually hella sick, I think. It's actually like hard metal. I like the little gold horns. It's kind of dope. But yeah, guys, I'll have this video up at some point. Again, I'm gonna do an install of the actual wireless charging pad. I've been thinking about doing the Carlin kit wireless CarPlay. I'm not sure yet. For the $75, I don't feel like risking it to see how shitty it is. I guess I could always return it if it actually is shitty, so maybe I'll give it a shot. But I do want the wireless charger. Not really for me, it's really just for when other people are in the car and they want to charge it, they can just throw their phone right there. Again, they do have like a $50 version that you can just kind of slide in here, but that plugs into the cigarette lighter, and I'm not really trying to have things plugging into the cigarette lighter. It's not $19.99 anymore. If the car comes with that, then I'll install it. They do have these like side illumination panels right here. I'm not going to install those. Maybe at another day. But at this point, I just wanted the Footwell lighting. That was really the biggest thing, and I do want the charging kit. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching my videos. Make sure you like, subscribe. Yeah, peace out. Alright, what's up, guys? Thank you for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. If you do want some good performance parts for your car, in the description below you can click my link for MA Performance. You'll get a discount off your next purchase. Again, thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you guys.